Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is Friday, August 18th, 2023. It's 11:37 here in the Arizona desert. So, interesting day in the market. Definitely had a bit of a dump this morning. Let's check it out. So, BitcoinDailyView.com, of course, got more for you there. Looking at the crypto universe in squares, well, bit of a red day. Bitcoin down 6.68% last 24 hours, coming in at 26,065. Will it break 26,000? We actually see a $25,000 Bitcoin this weekend. Could it be a $23,000 Bitcoin? We'll see. In general, I myself am getting ready for that reversal, but I'm not too eager to hop in. I'm waiting for that confirmed uptrend. Even though definitely when you wait for that confirmation, you lose a few percent usually, but at the same time, you actually make a few percent more. So anyway, with that said, red day in the market. Looking at the big indicators, Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P 500. Dow and the S&P 500 are breaking to the green. Nasdaq has not quite caught up. Been a bit of a sideways day. It's not really an exciting day for the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P 500, but definitely if they can close in the green today, that would be a good thing. So Dow and S&P 500 look like they might close in the green today. Nasdaq, well, it's trying. It probably will. So most likely, somebody's pumping mega crap tons of money into the market to get this thing green again. Looking at the S&P 500 a little bit more closely, Oracle in the green. I think, what's that? Eli Lilly. No, yep. Eli Lilly's in the green. Energy sector's doing pretty good. Amazon, Tesla, not too happy today. Anyway, so, and Nvidia still not in the green yet. So anyway, S&P 500, if it closes in the green today, that'll be good for the overall world and market. Dollar strength index on the daily taking a bit of a chill. It's not pumping green today, so that's actually going to give the market a chance to recover a little bit. Probably why the big indexes are turning up. Russell 2000, it's putting in a little bit of a green candle today. Maybe it's making that 200 moving average bounce. So the Russell 2000, at least not getting mega crushed today. Let's look at that chart on, like, let's say an hourly. How's it looking? Not too exciting, but at least the Russell 2000 is not dumping harder today. I like seeing that. Gold indifferent, silver indifferent. Those ain't found a bounce yet, but definitely if we see the dollar strength index turn around, then we probably will see those commodities move up. For those people who are coin stackers, gold and silver, I myself this weekend might go get me some silver coins. I like kind of trading literally physical silver coins, buy them when it's low, sell them when they're high. And that's a good way to keep your wealth off the, out of the system. You can get those silver coins. It's a nice thing. Yeah, silver coins, silver dollars, next best thing to Bitcoin. Looking at the MMRI today, 273, pretty high. It's crazy. Sometimes you can make money in a high MMRI market. If you're not familiar with this, just type in MMRI into Google and you'll find it. Marino is a cool character. This risk indicator, it's been around for a good number of years, and it actually does seem to have some value. So right now, risk in the market is high. Doesn't mean you can't make money in the market, but definitely means risk is high. And as you can see, the market's a bit crazy. So with that said, volume last 24 hours, 9 billion. That's crazy. That's insane volume. So unfortunately, hopefully that very well might be sell pressure volume and longs and shorts getting wrecked. So that's kind of carnage volume. It's not really positive volume, but it is up 236% last 24 hours. So stuff is happening. Maybe it's just not too positive. Look at that. This is an hourly chart, and as you can see, yesterday, or was it early this morning? That would have been like the 17th. So yesterday, in my time around 9 o'clock anyway, PM, we had a big old dump, big old wick, took out longs, took out shorts too. It dumped far, then it recovered a bit. Long shorts wrecked. It was a hard day for everybody. So anyway, I hope you weren't long or short with leverage, because really it was carnage. Looking at longs and shorts, last 24 hours, 350 million of longs wrecked, 126 million of shorts wrecked. And where most of that happened, it happened right there in that hourly candle, right around, like, can I see that? It was right around, like, yeah, between like 8 and 9 o'clock my time, mountain time. That was just, pure carnage. So anyway, we'll see what happens, but definitely that's a dump. And Bitcoin is not exactly too stable right now, so be careful. Looking at longs and shorts, 66% long, 33% short. You know, it's worth absolutely nothing. But one thing I've noticed, when we're 66 long and 33 short, it usually dumps. Just saying that this total, just, just take that for what it's worth. We're starting to see on the 7-day graph, we had volume on the way up. It's starting to trail off rather quickly, but overall, the top 20 exchanges they're all positive as far as volume. So uh, they're still positive last 24 hours. So anyway, nice volume, but that's kind of craziness volume. So, and it is trailing off, so be careful. Weekend's coming. Bitcoin sitting at 26,049. Weekend's coming. I mean, definitely this could be a 25K weekend. So get your, trade accordingly, basically. Looking at the top 100, pretty much carnage across the board. Flex has been flexing, doing pretty well. And INJ's been doing pretty well too. So those two are outliers. If you're trading them against Bitcoin, you did really well. Looking at the 45-minute chart, basically Bitcoin lost the 200 moving average. Let's try to pull some more in here, pull some time in here for you. Yeah, as you can see, it just pretty much lost that 200 moving average and dumped, and that's just the way it goes. How's the squeeze indicator? Squeeze indicator. Oh, sorry about that. Let me actually push this out a little bit. Sorry, it's gonna be quite hard to see on my little laptop here sometimes. But anyway, 45-minute chart. One thing I wanted to note was, direction squeeze indicators looking like it may be recovering. Directional index could be, but we have way too much volatility right now. So just be careful. I'm not eager to hop back in to catch this dump, but you know what? That is a perfect Bart pattern, and I could see it go right like that, kind of recover, find that 200, and then move back up. So in the 45-minute chart, I'm kind of watching this Bart pattern. You can see it. Bart patterns do tend to complete, just a matter of when. I notice the ones that actually have ears like this one are usually the worst, So we'll see what happens. Let's look at a 4-hour chart. Yeah, a 4-hour chart. It's below the 200 moving average. It's showing some signs of maybe recovery, but we're just in crazy land right now. So be careful. If we pull out like a daily chart here, let me actually go here. Daily chart. This is daily MACD. Daily MACD has turned negative for sure until you see a tangent turning positive on the daily, like where you see where it turned positive there. But then of course it kept dumping. So we need to see a positive on that MACD before I'm really interested in getting back into Bitcoin right now. So I'm watching that daily MACD for a positive swing. How's the 4-hour MACD look? At least when I see a tangent that's kind of positive there. Beginning to roll over on the 4-hour. How's the 2-hour look? 2 hours is a great way to see perspective on where things are going. Yeah, 2 hours beginning to recover. That would give me some confidence that we may have found a bottom where we're moving back up, but anything can happen. So definitely, I know people who have automated trading going on 2-hour MACD crosses for Bitcoin, and it works out pretty well for them. Anyway, let's go to the daily here. Daily, I've been watching the 140 SMA and the 200 SMA. So 200 SMA is a white one. We're on a daily chart, negative MACD. We're below the 200 moving average on the daily. That's definitely bearish. And of course, we had this nice uptrend going. Well, very, very bit of a tumultuous, whatever, tumultuous, however you say that word, upwards channel. But still, it was there. We've definitely broken below it in the 200 moving average. So just be aware, what are we going to see happen? We do have, if we fire off some rays here, this one, a ray, a horizontal ray, boom. We have a possible bounce spot there. Maybe we're going to bounce there. We also have one here. Boom. And of course, we have one down here. So just be watchful. If we don't hold this, another really serious area of, support bounce would be like 19,823, and if we went back to where we started on this tumultuous upwards channel, that'd be like 16,723. So just realize anything can happen. The world is crazy. The market is crazy. Everything's crazy. So that's just my little take on it. Don't try too hard right now. Let's do a 3-day, see if we can see a little bit more info here. because when you scroll out a little bit further, you really can begin to see some interesting patterns. I mean, there are, yeah, looking at that 3-day. I mean, if we were to go way out like this, see, look at that 3-day. On the 3-day, pulling in a lot of data, we just lost the 200, and that's quite interesting, And what would that, and if a three, yeah, anyway, that's not too beautiful. But if we go like this, if I was to go way back to, like March of 2020 and do a Fibonacci sequence here, where are we actually at? Let's see. Let me just zero in some here. Yeah, see, we were trying to bounce that 618, didn't happen. We're below the 618 golden pocket of .65. And so really this is a 200 moving average. We lost that. The 140 SMA, we're approaching that. Maybe we'll find a bounce there. Let's go to something more meaningful here. The 314 moving average, one of the blockchain standards, blockchain education standards. Yeah, that 314 is above. So let's just see what happens, y'all. I think we're in too crazy of a moment to really, I'm not making any moves right now, but we do have, areas here, like around 25,000 could be a bounce spot, which we actually have wicked to. Maybe that will end up being our bounce. We also can go down here to 19,790. It's like 20,000. Let's just watch what happens. There are no gurus or geniuses. There's only cycles. So this is cyclical. Let's see what happens. Bitcoin is definitely taking a dump. The big indexes where they're kind of turning around. Commodities are. So just basically, beware. And I will talk to you guys over the weekend. Everybody just hang in there. This is going to get a reversal. If you're shorting, amen. If you're waiting too long, hang tight. Take care.